Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today we are going to see that how we can make email segmentation easy with Pabbly Connect. So suppose here I have added my form on my website by using Pabbly Form Builder, and now by that form submission I'm going to get my customer data or the data of my lead. Now by using this lead detail, what I can do is I can automatically add these lead detail in my Google Sheet, and as I'm going to add that detail, I can automatically segment them and create a new subscriber in Flodesk according to my condition. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a condition on the basis of the business sizes, and according to the sizes of the business, I'm going to add the subscribers in different segments in Flodesk. So for my objective, what I need to do is I need to build a connection between Pabbly Form Builder, Google Sheets and Flodesk. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, what I can do is that as I'm going to receive a new form submission from Pabbly Form Builder, that automatically I can add that details of the form submission in Google Sheet, and as I'm going to add that detail, that automatically I'm going to segment my subscriber in different segments in Flodesk. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can make email segmentation easy with Pabbly Connect. So imagine here I'm running a software company that offers different plans tailored to startups, small businesses and large enterprises, and I have a diverse email list with subscribers from all these segments. Now without segmentation, my emails would be too generic, potentially missing the mark for each group. So segmenting my email list will be crucial because different type of businesses have different needs and challenges. For example, a small startup might be looking for a cost-effective, easy to implement solution, while a large enterprise might focus on scalability, advanced features and dedicated support. So by segmenting my emails based on my business size, I can tailor my messaging to address these specific needs. So this will make my emails more relevant and engaging. Now with Pabbly Connect, I can automatically segment my email list based on the business size data that I can collect through form. And here I'm going to use Pabbly Form Builder, and by using Pabbly Form Builder, I can collect the data of businesses. Now this will allow me to send targeted emails to each group, and for example, startups may receive emails focused on affording pricing, quick setup and features that help them grow fast. Medium businesses can get messages about tools that improve efficiency, help manage growth and offer support for scaling operation. And on the other hand, large enterprises are sent content about enterprise level solutions, scalability, security and premium support operation. So by using Pabbly Connect to automate this process, I can ensure that every subscriber gets content that's relevant to their business size, and this will lead to more effective marketing campaigns and better overall results. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to first add my Pabbly Form Builder form in my website so that the interested businesses can fill out that form and I can get the detail of that business from my form submission from my website. Now as I'm going to get the form submission and I can get the data from the business or from my user, I can automatically add that data in my Google Sheet, and after getting that data and adding that in my Google Sheet, I want to segment that user and I want to add that in a particular email list that I have created in my Flodesk account. So here I'm using Flodesk as my email marketing platform, and here I want to segment my subscriber on the basis of their needs. So here in Flodesk, I have different segments for small businesses, medium businesses and large businesses. And now I'm going to automatically segment subscribers on the basis of their needs. So here what I need to do is I need to build a connection between Pabbly Form Builder, Google Sheet and Flodesk, and I'm going to do this without any coding and programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab, and here I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and it will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to email segmentation with Pabbly Connect. Now what I need to do is I need to first select the folder where I want to save my workflow. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I have this particular folder of Flodesk. So I'm going to select this, and I need to click on create. And here this will take us to this most important window of our workflow. And in this window, we have two boxes, trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. So here trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. So here in our workflow, we need to first set up our trigger, and in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here first for setting up my trigger, I need to first search for my trigger application, and here I'm going to use my trigger application as Pabbly Form Builder. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Pabbly Form Builder here. And now I need to give my trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab, and new form submission will be my trigger event, so I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to connect Pabbly Form Builder with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, and for that I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Pabbly Form Builder and Pabbly Connect. So for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions, and first I need to copy this webhook URL. Now I need to take you to my Pabbly Form Builder account, and here in Pabbly Form Builder, I'm going to use this email marketing form. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this form, and here this is my form that I want to use for collecting the business data so that I can segment my emails in Flodesk. So I need to connect this form with Pabbly Connect. So for that I need to go to integration. And here in integration, what I need to do is I need to use webhooks. And here in webhooks, I need to add a new webhook. So I'm going to first click on this add webhook button. And here I need to give my webhook URL. So here I'm going to paste the webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now what I need to do is I need to click on save. And here I have successfully added my webhook data. Now by using this webhook URL, I have connected my form that I have in my Pabbly Form Builder account with Pabbly Connect. Now also I have added this form on my website so that all the customers or all the business owners who are interested in my product or are interested in my business can fill out that form, and I can get their business details so that I can understand their needs and I can get all the data of the businesses that are required for me. Now I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that, I need to again go to Pabbly Form Builder, and I need to open my form in a new tab so that I can fill that form and I can create a new form submission. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Form Builder, and I'm going to go to my form. So here this is my form. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to first share this form. So I'm going to click on share. And here it has given me this form link. So I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to open that in a new tab. And here this is my form. Now I'm going to fill this form, and here I'm going to fill all the dummy details so that I can get a form submission and I can get all the required detail to set up this automation. So here I'm going to fill dummy details. So my first name here will be test, last name will be user, email will be testuser@pabblytudes.com, and now I'm going to give a random phone number. I have to give my business name. So here my business name will be test company. I need to give my business size. So I'm going to open this tab, and I have a medium sized business. So I'm going to select that as my business size. And I have this option of if I am interested in promotional emails or not. So I can select yes here, and I want to get some promotional emails. So I have selected yes, and now I'm going to click on submit. And here I have successfully submitted this form, and I have created this form submission. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So here I have received all the form submission details, and here I have all these details, like I have the random phone number, I have the first name that is test, I have the last name that is user, I have the answer if my user is interested in promotional emails, so the answer is yes, I have the email address that is testuser@pabblytudes.com, I have received the business size that is medium sized business, also here I have my business name that is test company. So here we can see I have received all these details of my form submission. Now what I need to do is I need to first keep the record of all these data that I'm receiving from my customers, user, or from my lead that is interested in my business. and for keeping the backup and for storing this data, I'm going to use Google Sheet. So I want to add this form submission details in my Google Sheet, and for that I need to set up my Actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here my action application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Google Sheets here. Now I'm going to give an action event, so I'm going to open this tab, and add new row will be my action event, so I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on Connect. I will click on Add New Connection, and I need to click on Sign in with Google. Now here I need to click on Allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here. And here I have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Now here, for adding the data in my Google Sheet, what I need to do is I need to first select my spreadsheet where I want to add my data. So for this, let me first take you to Google Sheet. And here in Google Sheet, I'm using this email marketing data spreadsheet. So here in this spreadsheet, I'm going to add the data of my lead. And for that, I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here first, I need to select my spreadsheet. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in this tab, I will find all the spreadsheets that I have in my Google Sheet account. And here I'm going to use this email marketing data spreadsheet. So I'm going to select this. And now here we can see all the data have changed according to my spreadsheet. Now here I have all these tabs like the name, email, phone number, business name, business size, interested in promotions. So here I need to fill all the detail of my form submission that I have received from Pabbly Form Builder, and I'm going to fill all the detail of my lead. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the response of Pabbly Form Builder, and I'm going to map that response here in these tabs, and for that I need to use mapping. So what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open this response of Pabbly Form Builder. So here I need to first map the name of my lead or the user who was interested in my services. So here this is the first name of my lead, so I'm going to map this. I will give a space and I'm going to map the last name. Now similarly I have to give the email address, so I need to click here. I will open this response of Pabbly Form Builder. And here this is the email address of my lead, so I'm going to map this. Now I need to give the phone number, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to again open this response of Pabbly Form Builder. And here this is the phone number, so I'm going to map this. And similarly I can fill business name, business size and interested in promotions. Now here we can see I have filled all the required detail and I have mapped these detail. So as I have mapped these detail, I have made these detail dynamic. So what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response from my Pabbly Form Builder, then automatically all these details that I have mapped here are going to get replaced with the new form submission detail in the real time. So as I'm going to receive a new form submission from Pabbly Form Builder, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced with the new lead detail, and I'm going to add that detail automatically in my Google Sheet. Now I have filled all the required details, so I need to click on Save and Send Test Cookies button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that automatically I have added all the detail of my form submission that I have received from Pabbly Form Builder, and I have added that in my Google Sheet. So to check this, let me take you to my Google Sheet. And here in Google Sheet, we can see I have added this new row. So in this new row, I have the detail of my lead, and the name is test user, email is testuser@pabblytudes.com. I have this random phone number of my lead. I have my business name, that is test company. I have the business size, that is medium sized business. And here I know that this lead is interested in promotions. So I have that answer as yes. And here we can see I have automatically added all the detail of my form submission that I have received from Pabbly Form Builder in my Google Sheet. Now what I need to do is that as I know that this person is interested in promotions, I need to first create this lead as a subscriber in my Flodesk account, which is my email marketing platform. And as I'm going to create that subscriber, then automatically I want to segment that subscriber in a particular list or in a particular segment that I have in my Flodesk account according to the business size. So on the basis of my business need, I can segment this subscriber in Flodesk. So for this, let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here first, I need to first set up a filter that I am only going to create the subscriber in Flodesk if my lead is interested in promotions. So I'm going to set up this condition and I'm going to set up a filter. So for that, I need to add one more actions tab. And here I need to use filter by Pabbly. So I'm going to select that. And now I need to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And filter values will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. and I need to connect filter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. And now for setting up my condition, I need to give my label, filter type and the value. So first I need to select my label, and in the label I'm going to use my response of interested in promotion, and I'm going to select that label from my Pabbly Form Builder response. And if in that label I'm going to receive the value of yes, that it will mean that my lead is interested in promotion and I can send the promotional emails by using Flodesk. So for selecting the label, I need to open this tab. I need to open this response of Pabbly Form Builder. And here I have this label of interested in promotional emails. So I'm going to select this. And here my filter type is going to be equal to, and in the value I'm going to type yes. So now I have set up my condition, and what is going to happen is that if my lead is interested in promotional emails, then only this workflow is going to work ahead and it will create a new subscriber in Flodesk. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and in the status I have received this value of success, and this means that my condition is true. As my condition is true, so this means that my lead is interested in promotions and I can send promotional emails to that lead. Now what I need to do is I need to add one more action step so that I can create a new subscriber in Flodesk. So here in my action application, I'm going to search for Flodesk and I'm going to select Flodesk here. Now I need to give an action event, so I'm going to open this tab, and create /update subscriber will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Flodesk with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection, and I need to connect with Flodesk. So I'm going to click here. And now what I need to do is I need to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here. And here I have successfully connected Flodesk with Pabbly Connect. Now here for creating a subscriber, I need to fill all these details. So first what I need to do is I need to select my field. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I need to select email as my field. So by using email, I can create or update subscriber in Flodesk. Now I need to give my field value. So in the field value, I can give my email address. So I need to click here. I will open this response of Pabbly Form Builder, and here this is the email address of my lead. So I'm going to map this. Now I need to give the first name and the last name. So the first name is test, and now I'm going to map the last name. And here I have this option of send opt-in confirmation email to subscribers. So if you want to send a confirmation email to our subscribers, so I can select yes here, but I don't want to send any confirmation email. So I'm just going to click on no. And now I need to scroll down and I need to give the mobile number. So I have mapped the mobile number here too. Now here I have all these other details too, but I'm not receiving these details from my Pabbly Form Builder response, and these are not the required details too, so I'm not going to fill any of these details. I'm just going to leave these blank, but if you want to fill these details, you can do that too. I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have created a new subscriber automatically in my Flodesk account. So to check this, let me take you to Flodesk. I will go to all subscribers. And here in all subscribers, we can see I have created this new subscriber that has the email address of testuser@pabblytudes.com, and the name of the subscriber is testuser. Now here I have successfully created this subscriber in my Flodesk account. Now what I need to do is I need to segment this subscriber in a particular segment according to their business size. So here what I want is that as I've received the business size from my Pabbly Form Builder response, I can use that and I can segment that in a particular segment that I have in my Flodesk account. And here I have these segments of small size business, medium size business and large size business. And as I've received this response and the data of business size from my Pabbly Form Builder response, I can use that response and I can automatically segment that subscriber in any particular segment. Now we need to take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here for segmentation of the email and the subscriber, what I need to do is I need to add one more action step. So I'm going to add one more action step here. And here again, I'm going to use Flodesk. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select Flodesk here. Now I need to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And now I need to use this action event of add existing subscriber to segment. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Flodesk with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. And I have already built this connection between Flodesk and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to use this existing connection. and I need to click on save. Now I need to first give my subscriber email. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Flodesk, and here this is the email address of my subscriber. So I'm going to map this. And now I need to select the segment. Now here what I need to do is I need to give the segment ID, or I need to select the segment where I want to add this subscriber. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to map the segment ID, and here I'm going to use the segment ID according to the business size that I'm receiving from my Pabbly Form Builder response. So in my Flodesk account, I have 3 different segments according to the business sizes. And now what I'm going to do is that as I'm going to receive a response from Pabbly Form Builder and the business size for my lead, then automatically by using that lead detail, I can get the segment ID by setting up a lookup table. And as I'm going to get that segment ID, then I'm going to map that here in this tab. So before mapping the segment ID, what I need to do is I need to add one more action step. And here in this action step, I'm going to use lookup table. So I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to select lookup table here. I need to give action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and lookup table will be my action event too. And I'm going to connect lookup table. So I'm going to click here. And now here in lookup table, what I need to do is I need to add my label and the value. So here in the label, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the business sizes, and in the value, I'm going to add the segment ID that is associated with that particular segment. So here I have 3 different business sizes like small businesses, medium businesses, and large size businesses. So I'm going to add my label according to that. So here I have added my business sizes in my label, and now what I need to do is I need to fill the value, and in the value I need to give the segment ID that is associated with these business sizes. So for getting the segment ID, I need to take you back to Flodesk, and now I need to take you to segments. And here in segments, I have these 3 segments according to the business sizes. So for getting the segment ID, I need to open any of the segment. So I'm going to click on view. And here in the path URL, I'm going to get my segment ID. So here after segment slash, I have my segment ID until this question mark. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Pabbly Connect, and I'm going to paste that here in the value tab. Now I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to add the segment ID according to the business sizes. Now here in lookup table, I have added my segment IDs, and now what I need to do is I need to give my lookup key. So here in the lookup key, I'm going to add the response that I'm going to receive from my Pabbly Form Builder response, and in that response, I'm receiving my business size. So I'm going to map that as my lookup key. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Pabbly Form Builder, and here this is the business size that is medium size business. So I'm going to map this. And now by using business size as my lookup key, what it will do is that it will first look up for this key in my lookup table, and as it is going to find that lookup key in the label column, then automatically it will give me the segment ID that is associated with that label. So by using my lookup key, I'm going to get my segment ID according to my need. And now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here I have received this response. So in this response, I have received the result value, and in this value, I have received my segment ID. Now I have received the segment ID that is associated with my business size, and now by using this segment ID, I can add my subscriber in a particular segment. So I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to open the response of Flodesk, and here I need to first give my segment ID. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to first toggle on this map button, and here for giving the segment ID, I need to use this square bracket. So I need to map my segment ID in the square bracket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first create a square bracket. I'm going to give a double quote, and I'm going to map the segment ID that I'm going to receive from my lookup table. So I'm going to open this tab, and I'm going to map the segment ID now. I'm going to close this bracket, and now I have mapped the segment ID. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button, and here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response, and this means that automatically I have segmented my subscriber in a particular segment according to the business size. So here I have added this subscriber in a particular segment in my Flodesk account. So I'm going to take you to Flodesk, and as my lead has the medium sized business, so I need to go to my segment of medium sized business. So I'm going to click here, and here in my segment we can see I have added this subscriber that has the email address of testuser@pabblytudes.com, and the name is test user. So here we can see I have automatically segmented my subscriber in a particular segment according to the business size in Flodesk. So here, as I have received a new response from my form submission of Pabbly Form Builder, and as I've received the detail of my lead and all the detail of the business, then automatically by using those details and by using the required detail, I have segmented my subscriber in Flodesk in a required segment. So like this, I can automatically segment the emails on the basis of the business sizes that I'm going to receive from my form submission of Pabbly Form Builder. And now I can send personalized curated emails to all my leads by using Flodesk. So here I've successfully created this automation between Pabbly Form Builder, Google Sheets and Flodesk. And now as I'm receiving a new form submission from Pabbly Form Builder, then automatically first I'm going to add those details of that form submission in my Google Sheet. And after adding those details, I can segment my email in particular segment based on my condition in Flodesk. Now to check this again in real time, I'm going to go back to Pabbly Form Builder. And again, I'm going to share this form. And now I'm going to open this form in a new tab. And I'm going to fill this form again. So I'm going to create a new form submission. So here the first name will be dummy, last name will be subscriber, email will be dummysubscriber@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number, and the business name here will be dummy business. And I'm going to select my business size. So I'm going to open this tab, and the business size here will be small size business or startup. And here I'm going to select this option of yes, as I'm interested in promotional emails. So I'm going to select this, and I need to click on submit. And here I've successfully created this form submission. Now as I've created this form submission and I have selected my business size in this form submission, so what should happen is that automatically first these lead details should be added in my Google Sheet, and after adding those details in Google Sheet, it should be segmented this email automatically in a particular segment according to the business size. So first I need to take you to Google Sheet, and here in Google Sheet we can see I have added this new row. So here we can see the name of my lead, that is dummy subscriber. Email is dummysubscriber@pabblytudes.com. I have the random phone number of my subscriber. I have the business name, that is dummy business. I have the business size, that is small size business or startup. And this lead is interested in promotions. So here we can see I have successfully added these details in my Google Sheet. And now I need to check whether I have segmented this email in a particular segment on the basis of the business size in Flodesk or not. So I'm going to take you to Flodesk. I'm going to go back to segments, and here this is my segment of small size business or startups. So I'm going to open this, and here in this segment we can see I have added this new subscriber. So the email of my subscriber is dummysubscriber@pabblytudes.com, and the name is dummy subscriber. So here we can see I have automatically segmented this subscriber in a particular segment according to the business size. And now as I've added the subscriber in a particular segment, then I can use Flodesk to send a curated or personalized emails to this subscriber according to their needs. Now here I have successfully created this automation between Pabbly Form Builder, Google Sheets and Flodesk by using Pabbly Connect. Now let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. And here I have successfully connected Pabbly Form Builder, Google Sheets and Flodesk to automatically segment email with Pabbly Connect. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and in my trigger I have used Pabbly Form Builder, and here my trigger event was new form submission. Then I have set up my actions tab, and my action application was Google Sheets, and my action event was add new row. Then I have set up my filter, and in my filter I have used a condition that I'm only going to create the subscriber if the lead is interested in promotion. So after setting up my filter, I have used Flodesk as my action application, and here my action event was create or update subscriber. Then I have set up my lookup table to get my segment ID. And in the last, I have again used Flodesk to add existing subscriber to segment. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video.
Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.